Some analysts are saying this might just be the turning point in Nigeria's decade-long war against the Boko Haram insurgency. The military says in the past 2 weeks alone, over 1,000 insurgents and their families have surrendered to its troops in different locations in Borno and Yobe states in northeast Nigeria.
Notable among them are the notorious Boko Haram terrorist bomb expert named Musa Adamu, aka Mala Musa Abuja, and his deputy, Usman Adamu, aka Abu Dauda. This has in no small measure depleted the Boko Haram terrorist fighting capabilities.
The Nigerian military has in recent weeks intensified its operations against Boko Haram and ISWAP terrorists, bombing their hideouts in Sambisa Forest and the Lake Chad Basin area. Security experts say apart from the intensified military operations, the death of the notorious Boko Haram leader Abubakar Shekau and the resulting infighting among the terrorists could also be the reason why more insurgents are turning themselves in.
It's significant to note that his demise has left a gap in terms of the leadership of the group. The second thing, which is also very important, is the interdiction military operations that have been ongoing, that have succeeded largely in blocking the supply routes that these groups were using for especially their major essential supplies of fuel, of food, of medicine. So it appears it has put these groups, especially given the fact that it's raining season, in a very difficult circumstances where even to feed and fend for themselves became very difficult.
There are expectations that more insurgents are likely to surrender in the coming weeks as the military continues its operations. The Nigerian military recently took delivery of 6 Super Tucano jets and advanced weaponry, which it says will be deployed to combat the terrorists.
If we block that ability for them to recruit their membership through the narratives they put out there, the narrative saying government is killing them, government is not providing for them, a narrative of fear. Once we block this narrative or reduce the ability for them to exercise that narrative, then we would have succeeded in reducing their ability to recruit.
Repentant fighters are usually thoroughly profiled, and those who are cleared undergo a de-radicalization and rehabilitation process before they are finally reintegrated into the larger society. But those who the government feels have a case to answer are normally made to face justice in a court of law. While people are happy that the insurgents are surrendering in their numbers, there are also concerns raised on whether the insurgents are genuinely repentant and ready to work for peace. There have been reports in the past of repentant insurgents making their way back to their groups and leading attacks against communities they had been reintegrated into. Now, these are concerns that many feel the government needs to address.